Welcome to semi-final.
The stage is set. It's the maiden edition of the Royal Banking and Finance Challenge 2017, an inter-university competition among 16 universities poised to champion financial literacy in Ghana. Catch the nerve-wracking moments, the display of intelligence, confidence, courage, and a whole lot to learn. The Royal Banking and Finance Challenge 2017 is supported by the Ghana Stock Exchange, SNIT, Chartered Institute of Bankers Ghana, Glycolife, Databank, Everpure, The Finder, TV Africa, GH1 TV, Joy News, Joy Prime and Adome TV, and proudly brought to you by the Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. Real banking, real difference.
This is an EduFair Ghana Foundation initiative.
Welcome to quarterfinal 3 of this year's Royal Banking and Finance Challenge. Already 4 schools have qualified for the semi-finals. We're still waiting to see which schools qualify from quarterfinals 3 and 4 for the semi-finals. This competition is powered by EduFair Ghana Foundation and brought to you by the kind courtesy of the Royal Bank, Real Banking, Real Difference.
The Royal Banking and Finance Challenge 2017 is supported by the Ghana Stock Exchange, SNIT, Chartered Institute of Bankers Ghana, Glycolife, Databank, Everpure, The Finder, TV Africa, GH1 TV, Joy News, Joy Prime and Adome TV, and proudly brought to you by the Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. Real banking, real difference.
There's a place in my heart that makes me feel that you're the one. It's a place I wanna be, 'cause satisfaction guaranteed. From strength to strength you help me grow, 'cause you're there for me. And teach me how to be independent, 'cause you care for me. It's you.
The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank.
Banking with transparency, commitment to integrity.
The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. Real banking, real difference.
From the beginning of time, we've had a natural instinct for growth, for progress, to reach for the skies. On the Ghana Alternate Stock Exchange, it is easier to take your business to the next level. Get listed and make long-term capital today. With less stringent requirements and support from the GAC Support Fund, you can take your business public and reap the endless benefits.
Let me now introduce you to the contestants for this quarterfinal, starting from my extreme left, GIMPA Institute of Management, Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, represented by
Precious Otain.
Precious Otain and
Nana Benti Afezi.
Nana
Benti
Afezi. Okay. And then we move on to Methodist University College of Ghana, represented by
Victoria Kenamo Akwa.
and
Richmond Sam.
Richmond Sam. We move over to Islamic University, represented today by
Ishaq Naima.
and
Al-Hassan Haruna.
Hassan Haruna. And now we have Central University, represented by
Benjamin AUC.
Benjamin AUC.
Patience Afi Eji.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for them. This happens to be the most gender-balanced quarterfinal. Each school represented by one gentleman and a lady, and I think we're ready to roll. Now at this stage, let me introduce you to our consultants for this year's competition.
Mr. K.S. Yamwa, Mr. John Ecosmart, Mr. Francis Owusu Echampong, Mrs. Victoria Gifty Abedu.
With the kind permission of my consultants, I would like to begin with round 1. Let me give you the rules for round 1. There will be 4 rounds of questions. At the end of each round, the scores will be announced to show the progress of each school. The quizmaster will indicate the time and marks allotted to each question. Where required, the quizmaster will also indicate the time and the marks allotted to a bonus question. A round may involve 1 or more sections, and the instructions relating to a particular section will be given by the quizmaster. The quizmaster and the consultants reserve the right to award less than the maximum number of marks where they believe that the answer given by a contestant does not meet the requirements of correctitude. So now I come to you, Gimpa. Help me with this. And for this session, there will be enough answers for each school. So we'll be going around each school. So you have 10 seconds, 2 opportunities, and then we'll move on to the next school, okay? So let me ask you, what are the qualities of a good security for advances? I.e., if you want to give a loan, what kind of security are you looking for? And what are the qualities of a good security? There are 4 of them. You start with Gimpa. Give us one.
It should be marketable.
It should be marketable. Marketability is one good quality. What about you, Methodist University College?
Ascertainability of value.
Ascertainability of value is also one.
Transferability.
Transferability, it should be transferable. And Central University. There's one more. 2 opportunities, 10 seconds. So we already have marketability, ascertainability of value, stability in value, and transferability. These are the 4 qualities of a good security. So let me come to you for 5 points now. I'll start with you again because everybody got an opportunity, isn't it? I'll come back to you, Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. What are the factors that must be taken into consideration in structuring a facility for a customer? So you're a banker, and somebody approaches you with a request for a facility. What are the factors that you take into account in considering structuring a facility for such a customer? So there are a number of parameters, and I want you to give me at least one of them. They are pertinent in structuring a facility for a customer. Help us. You have 10 seconds, 2 opportunities. What about you, Methodist University? You have any idea?
Purpose of the facility.
The purpose of the facility, I'll take that for 5. Islamic University.
Capacity to repay.
Ability to repay. Credit worthiness. Credit worthiness of the applicant.
I'm looking for what the banker is. It's not really, there are certain things that you said the purpose, why the person came to you, okay? And there are other parameters that the banker will be considering. I think you know what I'm talking about. This is not specific to what we are requiring. Central University.
Okay.
The amount being requested.
Our consultants have,
Character is also.
No, Mr. Consultant, would you want to help us with? I think they're giving us some examples that might not necessarily fit, but of course we can award, including those who have already given, the consultants can award some marks if they think it's quite close. Otherwise, I'll go to what we're actually looking for. So the purpose of the facility has already been said.
Yeah, we have some answers here. I'm afraid
they don't
what
fit.
I've heard so far
not necessarily
does not fit in.
Okay.
In any case, overall, we are looking at the person's capacity to
pay. Yes.
But that is reflected in certain variables.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me give you what we're looking for. So the purpose of the facility, the term of the facility, how long the person is looking to have the money, the lender's own credit policy, because that will determine how they go about appraising your proposal, the type of asset being acquired, the industry of the borrower, because I'm going to assess the industry in which you're operating to see whether, your ability to repay. Your ability to repay might be informed by the industry we are dealing with, because things that are affecting, and the negotiation between the lender and the borrower. We'll move on this time around. Let me start with Central University. There are certain tools that are available to the lender to monitor after he has given you the facility. Some tools are available for the lender to monitor the borrower to make sure that the person pays back. Can you help us with one?
By checking the audited accounts of the borrower.
I'll take that. Let's give him 5 marks. Account statistics, the audited accounts. What about you, Islamic University?
Loan repayment schedule.
Loan repayment schedule, I'll take that for 5. Methodist University?
The management account.
The management account is also a good one. Gimpa, do you have any?
The past credit performance of the...
The what?
Past credit performance of the company.
Visit the premises to inspect.
Customer visits. Yeah. Customer visits. I think I'll give that. Customer visits. Let's give him 5 marks. I'll give him 5 marks. So we're looking for account statistics, management accounts, variance analysis of the actual against budget, account statement analysis, loan repayment schedule, customer visits, monitoring of broad external environment. Of course, the environment within which the customer is operating is very important, so that it points to possible, default opportunities. And then monitoring of industry environment is also important. I think we've done enough for round 1. Thank you very much.
The Royal Child Account is a sweet product we've developed at the Royal Bank to encourage parents to save for the future of their children, as well as introduce them at their early stages to the savings culture. Like scripture says, train up a child in the way he should go, that when he's old, he will not depart from it. Now, the sweet thing about this product is you get to enjoy a high interest rate. Also, we give you an insurance package for you, the parent, with the child being the beneficiary. We also grant the parent the opportunity of obtaining a school fees loan for the child, with this account serving as a collateral. Another interesting thing about this product is every year we host a very wonderful party for children. I'm sure a child is smiling now, and we're going to interact with you, get to know your career plans, encourage you that you can make it. And then the question is, how can I benefit from this product? What you need to do is to visit our branches, wherever you will find a Royal Bank branch in Ghana, and provide the child's birth certificate, provide your ID card, provide pictures of the child and yourself, and then we are good to go. So I want to encourage you, join us on the Royal Child product today. The Royal Bank, real banking, real difference.
At the end of the first round, the scores are Central University College, 5 points. Islamic University College of Ghana, 10 points. Gimpa, 10 points. And Methodist University College Ghana, 15 points. So we'll go straight away to round 2. I'll start with Central University College. So a number of options are provided for the questions that follow. Indicate the correct answer or answers as appropriate. You have only one opportunity in 10 seconds to answer correctly, and the question will not be passed on. Good luck. Central University. Which body of persons can be invited by the court to prove the existence or content of a rule of customary law?
The House of Chiefs.
The House of Chiefs, 5 points. Islamic. After coming into being of the Mortgages Decree 1972 NRCD 96, is it true to say that a mortgage becomes a security transaction creating an interest only in the mortgage property? You have 4 options: no, yes, it is true, 3 is partially true, or yes, but with some qualification.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, it's true. That is correct. It is totally true. To you, Methodist University, If a mortgage is not registered as it is required under Section 24 of the Land Registry Act 1962, Act 122, what is the effect of that mortgage?
It is void.
It is void. That's true. It is void. Gimpa, what is the right of a mortgagor to have his property returned to him after repayment of his debt, known as?
Equity of redemption.
Equity of redemption. That is correct. Let me come back to you, Gimpa. Let's see if you know this one. Identify the odd one among the following rights of a mortgagee against the mortgaged property. We have right of judicial sale of the property, right to take possession of the mortgaged property, right to appoint a receiver to manage the mortgaged property, right to sue the mortgagor on his covenant to repay the loan, the right to keep the mortgaged property and sell it to himself if the mortgagor delays in paying up the loan.
Last one, right to keep the mortgage property and sell it to himself if the mortgage.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. To you, Methodist University, can the mortgagee himself purchase the mortgage property under judicial sale? There are 4 options: yes, no, yes with approval of the court, and in some special cases. And you said no. It is wrong. It's yes with the approval of the court. Let me come to you, Islamic. Which statute confers power on a financial institution which holds a mortgage to exercise its rights against the mortgage property without seeking approval of the court? One of them suggests that without seeking approval, you can exercise your right. Which one of them? Islamic University.
I think it's the Mortgage Decree 1972.
It is not the Mortgage Decree 1970. It's the National Mortgage Financial and Guarantee Scheme Decree 1976 SMCD 23. Central University. What is a mortgage of a mortgage known as?
Sub-mortgage.
A sub-mortgage. That is correct. Thank you very much. Markets in which funds are transferred from those who do not have a productive use for them to those who do are called what? What type of markets are we dealing with?
Financial markets.
Financial markets. That is correct. We're having some good performance in this round. Let me go to you, Islamic University. Poorly performing financial markets can be the cause of which of the following? Wealth, B, poverty, C, financial stability, D, financial expansion. What would be your choice?
Sir, it's B.
It's what?
It's B.
B. Well, of course, it can cause poverty. Yeah, that's true. I'll pick that one. It's the best option out of the lot. Methodist. The bond markets are important because they are what? A, easily the most widely followed financial markets in Ghana. The markets where foreign exchange rates are determined. C, where corporations and governments borrow to finance their activities. Or D, the markets where all borrowers get their funds.
C.
C is correct, where corporations and governments borrow to finance their activities. Gimpa, a security is also known as what? A, financial instrument. B, a contingent claim. C, the interest rate. Or D, a liability.
A financial instrument.
Of course, a security is also a financial instrument. We'll end round 2. Thank you very much.
You're a business owner. You have an enterprise, maybe a company, watching us and asking yourself, what is this all about? Everything is personal. No, everything is not personal. The Royal Bank has you in mind. Now we thought about how we can satisfy businesses, business account holders, and we came up with the best of 3 worlds. We came up with the Royal SME Plus account. Now this offers you an insurance cover. It also offers you the best of a current account. And thirdly, this is again an investment account. You have the best of 3 worlds. Now the Royal SME Plus account allows you to maintain a checkbook on your account. Therefore, you can issue checks to third parties. That flexibility of enjoying a current account. Again, we give you insurance cover in 2 ways. You have a life insurance for yourself and another family member. Second is that you have an insurance cover for accidental permanent disability. Again, you earn very attractive interest rate on the Royal SME Plus account. You also can use your account at some point when you think you want to borrow from the bank to secure a loan which will help you expand your business. This is flexibility. This is convenience. This is earning interest on your current account. This is having the convenience of relaxing whilst your bank thinks about making you profit on the funds you use for your business. The Royal Bank, we always have you in mind. This is real banking, and this is real difference.
Our contact center, which is part of the Operational Business Suite project embarked upon by the company, has become the interface between SNIT and its cherished customers. The contact center provides alternate channel for scheme members, including employers and the public, to make enquiries, lodge complaints, compliment and provide feedbacks. At the contact center, it's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better.
We deliver on our promise. SSNIT.
SNIT will deliver on our promise.
At the end of the second round, the scores are as follows. We have Central University College with 20 points. Islamic University, 20 points. Methodist University, 25 points. And GIMPA, 25 points. So let's move straight away to round 3. And this time round, we are going to use the light. So the first school to press the light will be asked to answer the question in 10 seconds. You have 2 opportunities if you press the bell. After that, when it is passed on, you have 5 seconds and 1 opportunity because you'd have waited for a while to listen to what the possibility is. Okay? So let's all get ready. And the question goes to, it's 5 marks. All of you, get ready. There are several benefits to be derived from investing. When you invest in shares listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, what can you earn as a return on your investment?
Capital gains. When you've bought your stocks, you can resell it from the on the market and make a higher gain.
I'll not give you the marks. I'll move it on. Because it's a bell and others can also have an opportunity, I'll not give you because it's not just capital gains. Sorry. Yes?
Is dividend and capital gain?
It's both dividends and capital gains. You can earn both dividends because once you're a shareholder, at the end of the year, you can also earn dividends. So it's not just capital gains. This one goes to all of you as well. There's a clue. He's a professional who helps investors to either buy or sell securities. He therefore acts. So we go to Gimpa.
Stockbroker.
A stockbroker. A stockbroker. OTC represents a category of market for trading in securities which are not listed on the exchange. What does OTC refer to? Islamic. So
it's over-the-counter market.
What?
Over-the-counter market.
Over-the-counter market. Thank you very much. Over-the-counter market. And so, what is the main difference between an OTC market and an exchange like the Ghana Stock Exchange? Methodist.
OTC deals in securities that are not listed on the exchange, but Ghana Stock Exchange deals with listed companies.
There's another peculiar response. Consultants, are we tempted to award marks?
It's not the full answer, but it would also not be fair to deny them anything at all. So we give them 3 marks.
3 marks, okay. The consultants have ruled. But the other point is that one has a particular trading floor where securities are traded. The other one does not have a specific location, okay? But the consultants believe that suggesting that one deals with traded securities and is also a possible difference between the two. Okay, so we'll accept that as well. So we move on. Are we ready? Next question. The securities industry law regulates Ghana's capital market itself. So you know what I'm going to say? So we pass it on to Methodist University.
Securities and Exchange Commission.
Securities and Exchange Commission is correct. Now that you know this one, it's just a follow-up. Mr. Mensah is an investor on the Ghana Stock Exchange. He has a complaint against his stockbroker. He has cause to believe that his broker is defrauding him. Who must he contact? Give us your answer. You have 10 seconds.
To the Securities and Exchange Commission.
That is correct. That is correct. They are the regulator. So if you have any challenge with what the stock brokerage firm is doing to you, you go to them. Okay? Whenever you buy shares on the Ghana Stock Exchange, you are supposed to receive notification. The broker who executed your request is required to give you a document covering the transaction. Central University.
Contract note.
It's a contract note. That's correct. They are supposed to give you a document covering the transaction. The name of the document is a contract note. Thank you very much. After transaction, your broker must settle the trade, receive cash if it was a sale or... I've seen Methodist University go up. So they have 10 seconds, including reading it. The answer. After transaction, your broker must settle the trade, receive cash if it was a sale, or have your securities account credited with a number of shares. How many days after the transaction does your broker have to settle the trade? Methodist University is out, so Gimpa.
3 days after the date of trade.
3 days after the date of trade. Thank you very much. 3 days after the date of trade. Okay, now let's move back to our favorite section. We're going back to the Ghana Stock Exchange and looking for our abbreviations. So I'll start with ACI. Which company relates to ACI on the stock market? Islamic, sorry.
African Champion Limited.
No. To the left. To the left of Islamic.
African Champion.
No. Gimpa.
African Champion Company Limited.
No. CUC.
African Champion Industries.
Thank you very much. African Champion Industries. Let's move on. BOPP. Islamic.
Benso Oil Palm Plantation.
That is correct. Benso Oil Palm Plantation. That is correct. What about UNIL?
Unilever Ghana Limited.
That is correct. It's Unilever Ghana. Thank you. What about the next one? CMLT.
Camelot Ghana.
Camelot Ghana Limited. Let's go on to the international stock markets. We are dealing with the stock indices and the stock exchanges that deal with these indices. Okay? So quickly, the all ordinaries. Which stock market relates to this index? The all ordinaries. Which country, if you want? Yes?
US.
It is not US. So we go to Gimpa. Any ideas? 5 seconds.
South Africa.
No. To Central.
The London, England.
London. No, it's not London, England. And Islamic.
Israel.
No. We are dealing with the Australian Securities Exchange. The all ordinaries. Okay? Thank you. Next one. The NASDAQ Composite Index. I saw Central University. Okay. NASDAQ. You have 10 seconds.
US.
I want the specific
New York stock.
I'll not award it because this one there are distinctions so I'll go to the left. Yes.
It's the New York Stock Exchange.
It's not the New York Stock Exchange, and I'll explain why. Okay. Yes.
United States.
No. Somebody had already said United States. Gimpa.
The NYC.
That's already the New York Stock Exchange, so it is not. It's the NASDAQ stock market. You see, if you go to the US, there are several stock markets, including the New York Stock Exchange, and that's why we wanted a specific one. The NASDAQ Composite Index relates to the NASDAQ stock market. Okay, it's an exchange on its own, so we wanted a correct one. What about the Straits Times? Straits Times. Yes, did I see Islamic? Yes, Straits Times.
It's US.
It is not US. So we come to you, Methodist. He's not allowing you to think. Once they press and they pass it on.
Brazil.
It's not Brazil. Gimpa, you have any idea? The Straits Times?
UAE.
UAE. I think we still need to encourage our finance students to be watching the international stock markets. Central University, you find
Australian
no.
stock market?
It's the Singapore stock market. The Singapore stock market, the Straits Times. What about the AMX index? AMX index. Methodist, AMX, you have any idea?
Austria.
No.
Denmark.
It is not Denmark. Let me go to Central. You have any idea?
Australian.
Where?
Australian
Australian
Stock Exchange.
I thought we've already done the Australian.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
What about you, Islamic? Any ideas? Should we just pass it on? Sorry, is there Amsterdam? Euronext Amsterdam Stock Market, AMX. That should bring us to the end of round 3.
Our contact center, which is part of the Operational Business Suite project, embarked upon by the company, has become the interface between SNIT and its cherished customers. The contact center provides alternate channel for scheme members, including employers and the public, to make enquiries, lodge complaints, compliment and provide feedbacks. At the contact center, it's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better.
We deliver on our promise. SNIT.
SNIT will deliver on our promise.
There's a place in my heart that makes me feel that you're the one. It's a place I wanna be, 'cause satisfaction guaranteed. From strength to strength you help me grow, 'cause you're there for me. And teach me how to be independent, 'cause you care for me. It's you.
The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank.
Banking with transparency, commitment to integrity.
The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. The Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. Real banking, real difference.
From the beginning of time, we've had a natural instinct for growth, for progress, to reach for the skies. On the Ghana Alternate Stock Exchange, it is easier to take your business to the next level. Get listed and make long-term capital today. With less stringent requirements and support from the GAC Support Fund, you can take your business public and reap the endless benefits.
Glyco End of Service Benefit Plan. The ESB plan pays out cash benefits at your retirement from active service. It's essentially an additional pension plan. An individual takes in addition to his or her statutory pensions. It has investment and protection benefits put together to provide cash benefits at maturity or to a named beneficiary when death occurs before maturity. The investment aspect of the plan is specially packaged to provide a hedge against inflation. This ensures that the value of money invested is maintained. The minimum monthly contribution is 50 Ghana cedis and is available for individuals who earn regular income between the ages of 18 and 55 years.
The scores at the end of the third round, we're having a keenly contested competition. Central University has 33 points. Islamic University, 33 points. Methodist University, 36 points. And Gimpa, 38 points. So it's still very close. We have one more round to go. We move straight away to round 4. And in this round, we call it checkmate. This is where the brains begin to work real hard, and there's so much marks available that it can swing anywhere. So this is the assignment. Your boss is just about to attend a meeting. He has 10 minutes to attend a meeting with the shareholders of your company who are going to take a decision on 2 other companies. So he has given you some information for you to quickly analyze for him so that he can take to the meeting in the next 10 minutes. So it means for this assignment, you have less than 10 minutes, isn't it? You have 8 minutes at most to prepare the answers for him. So these are the questions you can turn over right now. Kokobin Limited has assets of 250 million Ghana cedis and liabilities of 160 million. So you assume all assets are highly liquid, meaning that they can be quickly converted to cash. Over the last year, the owners have made 50 million Ghana cedis, of which 15% was paid out to shareholders in the form of dividends. The price per share is currently 50 Ghana cedis. That is for Kokobin Limited. Ofuasi Limited, on the other hand, has assets of 200 million Ghana cedis and liabilities of 120 million. Last year, Ofuasi Limited earned 20 million Ghana cedis, of which 25% was paid to shareholders in the form of dividends. There are 1 million shares of Ofuasi Limited issued, and these shares trade at 45 cedis per share. What you have to do is on the 3rd page, there is an Excel sheet available, and you are supposed to fill in the information, the net worth of each company, the book value of each company, the total dividends paid out to shareholders of each company, the book value per share, earnings per share, price earnings ratio, the dividend yield, and the liabilities per share. How much debt does each shareholder hold? Assuming we were to share the debt amongst them, how much would that be? And you have 8 minutes.
There's a place in my heart that makes me feel that you're the one. It's a place I wanna be, 'cause satisfaction guaranteed. From strength to strength you help me grow, 'cause you're there for me. And teach me how to be independent, 'cause you care for me. It's you,
the Royal Bank,
the Royal Bank,
the Royal Bank,
banking with transparency, commitment to integrity.
The Royal Bank,
the Royal Bank, the Royal Bank.
The Royal Bank. Real banking, real difference.
From the beginning of time, we've had a natural instinct for growth, for progress, to reach for the skies. On the Ghana Alternate Stock Exchange, it is easier to take your business to the next level. Get listed and make long-term capital today. With less stringent requirements and support from the GAC Support Fund, you can take your business public and reap the endless benefits.
Do you also know that you can become a member of the Ghana Stock Exchange as a licensed dealing member or authorized dealing officer? In other words, you can become a stockbroker. A Ghana Stock Exchange certificate can set you off a career as an investment analyst or even an investment banker, building financial models and/or managing a portfolio of investment or investment securities. You can broaden your horizon in a finance environment in terms of regulatory and security laws. Ghana Stock Exchange membership runs from levels 100 to 400 with a beginner's class in investment and the financial markets. Log on to www.jse.com.gh for more information.
You're a business owner. You have an enterprise, maybe a company, watching us and asking yourself, what is this all about? Everything is personal. No, everything is not personal. The Royal Bank has you in mind. Now we thought about how we can satisfy businesses, business account holders, and we came up with the best of three worlds. We came up with the Royal SME Plus account. Now this offers you an insurance cover. It also offers you the best of a current account, and thirdly, this is again an investment account. You have the best of three worlds. Now the Royal SME Plus account allows you to maintain a checkbook on your account. Therefore, you can issue checks to third parties. That's flexibility of enjoying a current account. Again, we give you insurance cover in two ways. You have a life insurance for yourself and another family member. Second is that you have an insurance cover for accidental permanent disability. Again, you earn very attractive interest rate on the Royal SME Plus account. You also can use your account at some point when you think you want to borrow from the bank to secure a loan which will help you expand your business. This is flexibility. This is convenience. This is earning interest on your current account. This is having the convenience of relaxing whilst your bank thinks about making you profit on the funds you use for your business. The Royal Bank, we always have you in mind. This is real banking, and this is real difference.
The Royal Child Account is a sweet product we've developed at the Royal Bank to encourage parents to save for the future of their children, as well as introduce them at their early stages to the savings culture. Like scripture says, train up a child in the way he should go, that when he's old, he will not depart from it. Now, the sweet thing about this product is you get to enjoy a high interest rate. Also, we give you an insurance package for you, the parent, with the child being the beneficiary. We also grant the parent the opportunity of obtaining a school fees loan for the child, with this account serving as a collateral. Another interesting thing about this product is every year we host a very wonderful party for children. I'm sure a child is smiling now, and we're going to interact with you, get to know your career plans, encourage you that you can make it. And then the question is, how can I benefit from this product? What you need to do is to visit our branches, wherever you will find a Royal Bank branch in Ghana, and provide the child's birth certificate, provide your ID card, provide pictures of the child and yourself, and then we are good to go. So I want to encourage you, join us on the Royal Child product today. The Royal Bank, real banking, real difference.
Okay, so we are looking at the scores from the checkmate section of quarterfinal 3, and Islamic University had 25 out of 90. 25 out of 90. Central University College had 20 out of 90. GIMPA had 70 out of 90. MUCJ had 45 out of 90. That brings the final score to this. Central University College had a total of 53 points. Islamic University College of Ghana, 53 points. Methodist University College Ghana had 81 points. And GIMPA wins this competition with 108 points. Congratulations, GIMPA and Methodist University Ghana. You qualify for semi-finals. Better luck next time, Central University and Islamic University College. You've done well. Let's bow to the people. Thank you. Let's give it up for them. They've done well. Thank you.
My name is Al Hassan Haruna. I'm precisely one of the contestants, and she is.
I'm Ishaq Naima.
It was very competitive and it was highly tense. But for every competition, the outcome is mutually exclusive. Definitely, there has to be a winner and a loser. By loser, that doesn't mean you don't know. We hope to, put in our best in subsequent competitions as we hope to experience. Congratulations to our colleagues or competitors who have, made it to the next stage. We wish them all the best.
I'm A.C. Benjamin, and she is.
I'm Patience Afi Eji. My take on the competition, it's good for the industry. It gets us alert on what to expect in the work field. We are grateful for the opportunity to get us sharpened for the industry.
My name is Richmond Sam, and she is.
Victoria Kinamwakoa.
And we are representing Methodist University College Ghana in the Royal Banking and Finance Challenge 2017. Actually, we just finished and we won, and we are we've gone to the next stage. That's the semi-finals. We are very, very happy. In fact, this particular quarter was very competitive. It was very tough, but it was cool.
It was very, very challenging. When having jumper 33, 35 marks, it was something else. And the checkmate was serious. When 10 minutes to solve about 10 questions, we just want to thank God for proceeding to the next stage.
Hi, my name is Nana Benti Afezi.
And I'm Precious Oting. Initially, before we started this competition, I was so anxious, though confident that we will pass on to the next stage. And after the rounds, 2 rounds, 3, I was relaxed now because I knew that we would definitely pass on to the next stage. It helped me to understand more. I was learning on the spot, so it has helped me.
Yeah, it was really a great learning opportunity. And yes, though we did know some of the answers, we made some mistakes as well. So that is a learning curve for us. And hopefully, as we've qualified for the next round, we're going back to go prepare, dot our I's and cross our T's and prepare very well for the next round. And yeah, our plan is to move to the final and take the cup back home. So thank you.